Retired four-star General Barry McCaffrey is an NBC News military analyst. General McCaffrey, good morning, and thank you so much for being with us. First off, we are more than 50 days into a war that Russia thought would be over quickly, but since then we've seen the war rage from the south and now to the east. So, General, what is the next phase, in your opinion? I mean, do you anticipate that this one could be even uglier than what we've seen thus far?
Yeah, well, it's been a terribly bloody conflict, no question. The Russians may have lost 35,000 or more killed and wounded. And President Zelensky yesterday said the Ukrainians have lost around 13,000 military killed and wounded. So now we go from a defensive battle in built-up urban areas, which the Ukrainians have won decisively in the north, ejecting the Russians out of their country. Russians are now repositioning to the east, where they will try and fight a war of fire and maneuver, the object of which is to destroy the Ukrainian armed forces, not to seize terrain in the Donbass. And then in the south, Mariupol, after long siege and bloody bombing of the city, maybe 10,000 civilians killed, Mariupol will probably fall, and then we will see what the Russians can do to try and seize the major port of Odessa. The U.S. and 15 allies, U.S. European Command, are pumping new military technology into the country. The Ukrainians are preparing to fight a war of maneuver against the Russians in open terrain in offensive operations.
General, we know the U.S. and NATO nations have been sending money and weapons to Ukraine. That's now prompting this note from Moscow saying that there will be unpredictable consequences for continued support. How big of a threat is that?
Not much. Russia has 60% of their ground combat power fighting in Ukraine, and they're not doing well. They've had bad theater leadership at general officer level. At a tactical level, their 65 battalion combat teams have been indisciplined, murderous, and ineffective. We need to have NATO respond, not just the U.S., and tell them we have no intention of backing off. I think there's zero chance of Russia effectively threatening the rest of NATO now. I mean, Putin's actually strategically lost the war already. NATO has come together, rearmed. New entrants, Finland and Sweden, perhaps will join the alliance in the coming months. He's desperate and in a hole.
General McCaffrey, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Good to be with you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.